Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. And it is HMS Rodney Day. Yep. So why do I not have my Bismarck shirt on? Well, Jeff, I'm sorry. I forgot to put it on this morning. Now, yesterday I was thinking when I was looking at the coffee cups, I thought, I got to remember to put on the Bismarck shirt tomorrow morning when I get up. Now, I just do not feel like going back and changing it. Anyway, this is the new look. So, and I'm happy with these shirts. Wish they had a pocket, but they don't. I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to taking my glasses now and going like this. Problem is they fall out of here when I bend over. But they fell out of my pocket too, so what's the difference? Okay. I don't really need them for seeing distance. In fact, I can see distance, like I could count the bricks on the house across the street. Literally, I could count the bricks. Distance is great. It's just, we're going to be flipping to step 29. Yeah, we'll be flipping to step 29 in a few minutes here. And I'll be needing them, but for just ordinary looking around and riding the motorbike and so on, I don't need them. I can see great. I'm lucky that way. Very lucky, I guess. I wish that it was like when I was, a teenager and I could see really close. Anyway, all right. Why did I buy that gas can yesterday? That big container. Or maybe I should say, why is it that I don't drive my scooter or motorcycle to the pump and fill it up where it's a lot easier? Well, there's two reasons. First of all, I'm afraid of spilling it over top of my engine if I overfill. I'm sure I can figure it out. But the main reason is, all right, you go to the gas pump. And oh, by the way, maybe I should roll back a little bit. Let's roll back a little. And when I bought my snowblower, about 3 years ago now, I have a good friend who is a licensed mechanic and has been. That's what he's done all his life. And he recommended that I use premium gas in the snowblower. And the reason being is because it lasts longer and it's a better gas. And sure, it's more expensive. A lot more expensive. Okay, so it's a better gas. You get the premium gas. And then when JR delivered the Rebel, you might remember him talking about premium gas, that it's better to use it, and he said they use premium gas in all of their stuff. Okay, and in other words, when he brought it to me with a full tank, it was a full tank of premium. All right, so there's got to be something to that. If people that are in the know recommend it, and they're not making any extra money by, it's not like they're going to get a bunch of likes or something and it's going to be better for them financially. They wouldn't say that if it wasn't true. All right, so premium is better, right? So you go to the pump and you take the nozzle out of now I don't know, maybe the pumps are different where you are, but you take the nozzle out of the nozzle holder and you stick it in your tank, and you push the button on the machine that says premium. That's the way it is. I went to the Shell station yesterday, and I think they got what do they call it? They've got bronze, gold, and then they've got this ultra super duper nitro or whatever. Well, I bought the super duper nitro, the best one. I think it was 91% octane. Okay. You push the button that says super duper, and you think you're getting super duper gasoline. But what if the guy ahead of you had bought regular think? What do you think is in that hose? And you want to fill your scooter that only holds about 4.5 liters, and the hose from the nozzle all the way back to where the valve is. You might call it the splitter, because they got all three big storage tanks feeding into your pump, and you got to hope that this splitter is nice and close to the pump, not away back somewhere. Okay. The valve or the splitter will switch so that you are getting premium. But from the nozzle all the way back to the splitter is regular, because the guy ahead of you had regular. Well, by the time my little tiny tank on the scooter, and even on the Rebel, the Rebel is not a big tank like your car. You're going to be getting a lot of regular. And and in the case of the scooter, you're probably getting half a tank of regular. All right, so what I did was, maybe I should explain. I went to the Shell station and I with my car, and I filled up my car first with the Super Duper. And then I didn't shut off the pump or nothing. I just took the hose and a nozzle and I stuck it into my tank. And then I continued on filling my tanks, or my red containers. I had two of them. The new one that you saw on the model table, and one that holds 25 liters. Yeah, I bought over 100 liters of gas from the Shell station yesterday. I should be there. It's funny that nobody thought when they saw me out there when I went in to pay that a Subaru can't hold over 100 liters. Anyway, where am I going with this? That's why I fill up myself, because I want to make sure I'm getting pure premium. Does this make sense? I know I'm getting old and senile and have some funny ideas, but I think this one holds water, or maybe I should say gasoline. Okay, speaking of splitters, we should be getting our splitter today from Amazon, our new splitter. Somebody was thinking that possibly there was a diode had burned out or something like that. I don't know if that's what it is. What I do know is on the splitter that, when you plug the power into it, the little power light goes on, and these other little lights all went on except for one. Now, it seems to me that when I first started using this, all the lights went on. So something happened in here. Anyway. Oh, and why is my clock key on the table? It's to remind me to finish winding the clocks before they stop. Usually the one in the hallway, sometimes you may have noticed, the pendulum isn't going. That's because I forget to wind it. I usually wind them on pizza day. Well, today is Tuesday, and it's still going. Okay. When it's that clock in the hallway, it's what's called a calendar. It's got a calendar dial, and you may have noticed it's sort of a red. There's a red hand on it. Well, it changes at midnight to the next day. People sometimes will say the second hand's not going. Oh my goodness, are we getting off the subject here? Okay. Step 29. Yes, step 29. Let's get some parts here, get going, and the sunrise this morning. It might be worth seeing. And right about right now, the walkers should be coming by. It'd be nice if they just happened to, and I could dub it in, and on the top of the screen it says live right now. I get a kick out of doing that. I'm not seeing them there, but anyway, the sunrise, I might put it into time lapse and stick everything at the end of today's episode. I don't know if it's good or it kind of looked good every time I looked at the screen. So we'll see. I think I pretty well, the weather, it's beautiful right now, sun's shining. I haven't seen the forecast though, so I'll probably dub that in too and say I did, and it'll probably say something to the effect of, I checked it later or something like that. Yeah, I'm getting really predictable. Let's get our parts here. It looks like a lot of this stuff comes off of the N sprue and the M sprue. At least the bigger pieces do. Okay. Okay. We need 1, 2, 3 pieces that are N1. And it looks like the M3 here is very similar, so maybe you're gonna keep it separate. Let's pay attention to what I'm doing here. Okay, so the M3, unless it's distinctively different. Okay, that says M3, and this one says 7, okay? M3. I wonder if I could mark it somehow, because sometimes when you mark this stuff with a felt marker, when you go to paint it later, you can see through. Now, is it going to be distinctively different? Yeah, it seems to be a mirror image of the others. I got to figure out a way to mark this so that it's I don't get them mixed up later, because these are all the number 1s. And this is the number 3. I'll think of something. So, how are you this morning, Missy? How are you this morning? Now, okay, we got some broken ones here for you. Let's get the broken one out. I'm just gonna, if I can get my hand out of there now, I'm just gonna put them on the floor here for you. There you go. She had to check to make sure you were still there.
Yes.
What's this? What's this?
We're taking the kids to brunch today at Smitty's at 10 a.m.
Oh, yeah?
And you and I have 3:30 today, right?
3:30, yeah.
And yesterday was a good day for riding in the afternoon?
It was nice, yeah.
Not too cold?
It was, I can't remember it being cold. I think I wore my hoodie, so it couldn't have been too cold. Yeah.
bang, 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 bang.
Yeah. Yeah. I twisted my knee yesterday.
Doing.
When I went to, I paid for my gas. I went to the Shell station, and after I paid, I turned to walk out, and I had all my weight was on my left knee, and I twisted, and boy, I almost fell down.
Tore the meniscus a little bit.
I don't know. It's not too bad this morning, but it sure spoiled the afternoon. So I was kind of concerned that maybe I might not be able to handle the motorcycle, because when you come to a stop, you have to put quite a bit of pressure to hold it up.
Yep.
Sometimes, but that particular type of pressure didn't seem to affect it.
Good.
Yeah. Okay.
And today it's a lot better. Not perfect, but better.
It's a lot better. Yeah. So I'm just sort of babying it. Yeah, I'm just babying
replacement. Knee replacement.
Knee replacement. Yeah, I know. Yep, Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay, so here's the plan. Now, I don't know if I can write on this little tab here that's going to get plugged in. Well, I guess I won't be doing that one because I marked it. Although maybe that's the way to go. Instead of trying to write a little tiny M3 on it, why don't I just, yeah, the one that's marked. That's the M3. I was going to see if I could write an M3 on it, but I don't think I can write that small. Not really. Okay. So the other ones are obviously the N1s. What's this here? An M7. How did I miss that? Okay, yeah, okay, N1, N1, we got those. So we do need the M7. We were looking at it earlier. Okay, well, let's get it. Okay. So if this is the M3, how now are we going to mark the M7? Oh, is it? Oh no, that's if I turn it like this. No, they almost look mirror image to each other, don't they? I was thinking at first that maybe the tabs are in different places, but there's obviously a very subtle difference. Okay, well, once again, I'll think of something. And here you were thinking that I'm a little bit slow. Now, a few moments ago when I was getting the M7 and the M3 off of the M sprue, I noticed that, we've only got one piece left here. That's the M1. Well, it turns out we actually need the M1. So, okay, M1. Now, there's another sprue that we can hang up on the wall, right? Now, I'm not doing that so much anymore. Back when we started the Bismarck over 5 years ago, and, it was kind of fun to be hanging the sprues up on the wall, but I don't know. Somehow it sort of lost its appeal. So I think I'll probably just put this in the recycle bin. I'm pretty sure this plastic is recyclable. If they can't recycle this stuff, I mean, then this whole recycling thing is just a big sham. Okay. I realize that the weatherman has not been predicting rain. And I did check the radar just a little while ago. and I didn't see anything except for maybe 200 kilometers to the south of here, slowly moving this way. And I kind of want to get out today. I thought maybe what I'd do is I'd do something, go someplace a little bit different. I thought maybe what I'd do is see if maybe I can't go to the hobby store. Only I won't go in. I'll just see what it's like to drive over there. And I think that okay, I think I got that tight enough. No. Sorry to move your clock. I just wanted to get a fiber, microfiber cloth here and get the fingerprints off the front of my lens. Okay, there, you can read it now. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it quits here for today's episode and try and get out. I did do the sunrise. It's going to be after this, and it's short. And if you want to see the walkers, you're going to have to watch for them because they just make an appearance right at the very end. Now the first bit of the sunrise, I speeded up 120 times, but about halfway through I increased it to 180 times because it was getting a little bit bland. Just wanted to get through it. Not a big long sunrise. It's only about a minute altogether, including the walkers. So not my best, but better than nothing. Anyway, I think we are done here. Thanks for watching, everybody, and all being well, we'll see you tomorrow.